See, this is something I'm still kind of learning, even as I make this video. But my first question to you guys is, how do we be a patient of something or just someone? And what are some examples of that? Really, the first thing I think of is when we go to the doctor's office. When we go to the doctor's office, we let them know our situation, where we're coming from, what we're dealing with. We're led into a room, and then in comes the doctor. And from there, in many ways, we trust in this doctor, trust in this person to lead us on the right path back to health, out of sickness. In many ways, we submit our own wills to the will of this doctor because we know they know greater than we do. We know that they are a way to health and life. So this sermon, that's this little mini sermon, I like to call it a patient of patience. We'll be in Psalms 37 for the majority of it. And I'm just going to talk to you guys how we become a patient of patience for the Lord. He is our doctor. So Psalms 37 starts off saying, "Do not fret," which means do not worry, because of evil men, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will soon die away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. As we try to become a patient of this, a patient of God, what is the first step is trusting in Him, trusting that He will give us the right procedure and the right prescription to lead us to safe pasture. It says, trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land. Sit in that room, sit in that doctor's office, and enjoy safe pasture. Okay? That's obviously very difficult, right? It begs the question is, well, what do I do when tribulation strikes? What do I do when all these things get tough? What do I do when, it's hard to just sit and wait in these times of uncertainty and fear and worry? It says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Do not fret. That's probably the biggest and clearest answer we have. And if tough times come, what do? We be still. When we get sick and we're sat in the doctor's office, what do? We sit and we wait. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Wait patiently for that doctor to come in. And do not fret. This is one of my favorite parts. In verse 19 it says, in days of disaster, they will not wither. In days of famine, they will enjoy plenty. You see, the best thing about having the Lord as our doctor is that He will give us the right prescription. In many ways, He already has. And in these times, we go, and when we're sick, we take upon this medicine. In these times when we're feeling sick, or we're down, or we're in a famine, we will have plenty. You see, the Lord, our doctor, He makes our steps firm by giving us what we need to become better. Though we may struggle, though our recovery period may be extended, we will not fall, for He upholds us with His hand. Guys, one of the most important things within all of this, within this process of being a patient to the Lord and waiting patiently for what He has planned for us and what is to come in our lives, is understanding this is all a process directed by God. Something that is built to last takes time.